When I was 18 years old, I got my start in real estate by buying a tax deed parcel for $12,000. And today I've done a mix of over 11 buy and holds as well as fix and flips. So today I want to show you guys a couple of tax deed sales sites so that way you guys can search for yourself and hopefully secure a deal. Let's get into the video. Hey guys, Tiffany here, also known as Beauty and a Builder, and the founder of the Auction Property Academy over on School. If you guys haven't joined yet, make sure to do that down below. And one of the biggest questions that people ask me all the time is about tax deed sales. That is the biggest topic. That is how I got my start when I first bought my property at 18 years old. And so I wanted to go over a couple of websites to show you how to find these. Now, mind you, tax deed sales are not in every single state or in every single county. So you do have to start off by researching that first and make sure that your state actually does them. And you want to make sure that you're looking for tax deed sales, not tax lien sales. This is basically when an owner of a property stops paying their taxes. The government doesn't like that. They basically go through a legal process where they can now auction these off to the public who are able to bid on these and actually buy them to pay back those county taxes. So looking here, we have Santa Rosa County. This is in Florida somewhere. And we have a couple of properties here. So you'll see this is the most common format of a site that you can find for tax deed sales. Now you find a couple of pieces of information here. You'll see the assessed value. This is what the property appraiser thinks that the property is worth, the actual address for the property, the parcel ID, which is what you're going to use to do due diligence, and of course the opening bid, which is generally what the back taxes are. So if you bid $1 over this, the property is yours. Now, something to keep in mind as well with tax deed sales is these need to be purchased cash. So within 24 to 48 hours, if you read the instructions over here, you won the bid. Tomorrow you better be there with a cashier's check or however they accept payment. Lots of details here, lots of good properties. If we go to a previous auction that happened yesterday, we'll see here that a property in Milton, Florida sold for $19,000, and this went to a third-party bidder. Now the county assessed this at $32,000, meaning that the property is definitely worth well over whatever this number is, because the county is always very conservative with their measures. And then you'll see a couple more which say redeemed. That means that somebody paid it off before it was auctioned, and a couple more details, which of course it's a whole lot to go through. So again, if you guys ever want any additional help with this, go ahead and join the school community. I do answer personally on there. Now to switch it up a little bit, this is Forsyth County in North Carolina. They use a very different platform to auction these off. Some of these auctions are also in person, so you will need to go to the courthouse to actually bid them. There's actually an auction coming up where I actually have to drive to the county clerk, give my deposit to bid, which is a little inconvenient, but it also does sort out the competition. So again, pros and cons there. So here we have the North Carolina tax deed sale listings. So you can see they usually are by county, and we have the property address, we have the case number. You'll also see in North Carolina, they do call it a foreclosure, but essentially it is a tax deed sale. And we can see here the tax value, generally whatever the minimum bid is going to be. So obviously a lot of information here. You can dig a lot more deeper into each of these properties and actually see where they are by using the parcel numbers. With tax deed sales, you'll find a lot of empty land or mobile homes, at least in the Florida market. That's what I've run across. These all seem like they're houses, especially because they have like an actual address in the front. But again, would check that and make sure that you're actually bidding on what you're bidding on. Now, lastly, we have St. Johns County. This is like Jacksonville area in Florida. Again, different auction site. They all have different platforms here. And we can see that there are 3 properties going up for auction on the 22nd of April. One of them has already been redeemed, so this person has paid back their dues. And these 2 are going to be auctioned off. Now we have a base bid on this one at over $300K. This is definitely a big property. And then we also have whatever this is for $39,000, which is also not that affordable. So again, different auction platforms, different ways to read this information. Most of the time you'll see the owners, the starting bid, and the parcel ID, and of course what day it's going to be auctioned off. And you can read more about how the actual auction process works inside of the county clerk site. Of course, if you guys found this helpful, make sure to leave me a comment down below with any questions. If you guys want to learn more about all this good stuff, you can go ahead and join the school community. And if you are in the school community and you're looking to get your first deal this year, make sure to book a free consultation call with me down below. We're going to talk about strategy, if you're in the right position to start investing, and what strategy is going to be best for you, and determine if maybe working one-on-one would be a good fit together. So go ahead and do that down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.